Hello, y'all. How you doing? Not sure how many people will be here. Mama T scheduled a live, and I have a live. This will be quick, and you can catch it now. Catch it on the replay. Nothing major happening. Just answer some questions and address some issues, and that's about it. And we'll be out of here. Hey, Peach and Dodie, and Dreamer G, Honeybee. Look, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Oh, sorry about the Robert Duvall. That's too bad. Okay, let's get the housekeeping issues taken care of first. My tip jar is pinned at the top if you would care to tip me. Also, if you need a Cash App, if you don't have one, you need to sign up for Cash App. Use my link and we both get $5. Not much, but every little bit helps. Hey, Viper. Oh, wait a minute. Let me plug in that new mic. I'm glad you I'd have done the whole live and not even plugged it in. I unplugged it because the dog got caught in the cord. Give me just a minute to fix this. I'll be right with you. Tell me if you can tell the difference. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. How's my sound? I got a new microphone. Thank you, Viper. I didn't bring it already. I just forgot to plug it in. It doesn't have a mute button. And I was reading online at the Logitech site, and it said that if you want to mute, just unplug it and plug it back in. So I unplugged it and I forgot to plug it back in. But yes, it motivated me to get out a bunch of old clips. Okay, back to housekeeping. We got the Cash App done. Also, hit the like button. That's free. And that helps support the channel. And here's the membership link for all phones. In case you got an iPhone. Where's the mic mute on my laptop? Where'd that be, Mr. Nobody? Probably up at the top where my sound and everything is. There's a sound X. There's like a sound, no sound. I don't see a mic mute. There's a membership link, all phones. And where's my straight talk? I don't know where it's at. We'll do it later. A little mic logo on one of the keys. Okay, I'll look for it later. Hey, Sandy says. Hey, Mr. Nobody. And yes, I set another goal today. I'm going to set a goal for every live. Doesn't mean anybody has to, stress to help me meet it. Just might as well use the option while it's there. And it's 10 super chats, any color. There's a sound button in the computer's sound section. You can just sign a button to mute it. Oh, look at all that. When I get off here, gosh, I can't even talk. Hey, Robo Granny. Okay, now let's get to the subject matter here. The damn list. The list I posted. When I originally posted that list, it was done to be funny. People, I guess, who had malicious thoughts in their mind, thought it was done to be malicious. Oh, it's a hit list. Oh, they're going to come for us. No. It was every week somebody was getting booted out of the Mean Girls. And so I made a Mean Girl hierarchy list, like who's at the top, who's second in command, who's third in command, just to be funny. In my mind, it was just me. Didn't mean it was a true list of all the Mean Girls. Didn't mean that I knew that everyone's verified into the chat. It just meant the girls that were in the Mean Girls chats. Not the chat that they have off YouTube, but their chats. And it was just, if you, supported them, I called you a mean girl. And it wasn't done malicious. Peach and Ghost took it one step further and made the red carpet, which I thought was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. When they did the carpet, when they had their acceptance speech, when all, I thought that was hilarious. It was meant to be funny. Now, you might not have thought it was funny, but I deleted the damn list because so many people got their panties in a wad about it. But it was just, it was, hey, D-Boss. Hey, Mark TOG. Don't know if that's really Mark or Troll, but who cares? Hey, Amazing Grace. What else? So there's a rumor going around that I made the list. Katie wanted me to make a list so William Gloryhole could go after the Mean Girls. Well, for one, if William Gloryhole wanted to go after the Mean Girls, all you have to do is sit in the Mean Girl chat and see who's there. In fact, that's where I got the list, was being in Mean Girls chats. So if you're really freaked out about being associated with the Mean Girl, that's probably how you're going to be associated with the Mean Girls, is being in their chat. Well, William don't need a list to do that. It's not a hit list. It's not a block list. It was just a list. I got a new phone, and I was copying all my stuff over, and I had my little notebook thing on there, my notes app. I was going through all my old notes, and as I went through all of them, I seen that was a Mean Girl list, and it was hilarious. It was like old, and I thought, oh my God, look at this list I made. What was it, 2 years ago? So I posted it thinking, it'd be like a blast from the past, and we'd all, get a laugh out of it. Thank you to the people that laughed at it, even if you're Mean Girls, because that's what it was meant for. I'm sorry to those who did offend it, because it's not what it was meant to do. No, I don't need a new locale. We'll get that free siding. So it was just a list just to be funny. And then, if you notice, I put on there my old notes too. Now let's get to what free side says. Poor Connie needs a new locale. Let's help her out. No, Connie doesn't. Connie's not even seeking one. I fell into Ernie organically, and I can't see me fall into looking for somebody to cover. That's not who I am. That's not what I would do. I generally had questions about Ernie, and that's how I started covering Ernie. Now, if I see somebody that I start having questions about them, maybe, but I'm not going to seek out anybody to cover. For the main reason, I'm not going to stop covering Ernie. Ernie, if you think Ernie's not coming back, you're out of your mind. Margaret said he's already worked up lies to tell his family about what happened in the holding cell and everything. So he's not even taking responsibility for it. He's not going to be shamed. He's going to come back and say how it was all a troll. They lied, blah, 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 blah. Rabbit, I wonder if Peach and Ghost still have that. Because that's what it was. It was meant to be humorous. Nothing malicious. Lulu's going live at what time today after this? if somebody wanted to get Lulu's link and drop it for me, she's having her glitter bag party and sale today. I'll just squeeze this in before she went live. Let me think of what else. Oh, or Ernie. I have so many clips that I never, I clipped them but never got to put them out because he would always do some more dumb shit. Well, by the time I got his current shit covered, I'd be lagging in clips, and I just never got, I could probably make clips for days. Well, I got this new microphone, and it inspired me to just, whip them out. So, I can make a clip and whip them out. That's why I'm posting a lot of clips. If you don't want to see them, don't look at them, Gypsy. If you don't want me to cover Ernie, don't follow me. Don't subscribe to me. Because I'm going to cover Ernie. So who knows? I don't know. I don't think he's going to be gone near as long as everybody thinks he's going to be gone. I think somehow he's going to get out of it, and I bet we see him in less than 6 months. But if not, if he's gone a year or whatever, I'll cover him until I get sick of covering him. I'm not going to, if people are tired of seeing it, don't watch me. It's that simple. Am I going to cover somebody else? Am I going to make positivity? Gypsy, your live today just remember when Nicolina called Rabbit sanctimonious? A sanctimonious bitch. Well, now I get the full meaning of sanctimonious. Hey, Sally. Hey, Charlie. I want to say today, Gypsy, you sanctimonious bitch. Sitting there saying how, oh my God, we must come together or the Chinese are going to infiltrate us. Us being divided is how the Chinese are going to infiltrate us. Us being divided are how the Democrats are going to win. Well, if you believed what you were saying, you would stop with the Democrat Republican talk. That's how we're divided. You want us to come together? First, stop with the labels. That you're not here about us coming together. So stop with that sanctimonious bullshit. Sanctimonious bullshit. And then what else did she say that talked about me? Oh my God, old clips, 4 years old. Connie's putting them out. Connie wants to do something positive. Why don't you help Lulu support her channel? Well, I did. I said, Lulu's going live today. And I will. But I'm not an inspirational channel. I'm not a declutter channel. I'm not a TikTok channel. I'm not a current events channel. I'm an Ernie channel. There's no shame in my game. Ernie is my content. Yes, I make money off of Ernie. Ernie is my content. At least it's not missing children. At least I'm not lying to people about it. At least I'm not, holding myself out to be something that I'm not. Hey, Fizz. Yes, Fizz, you have options. Absolutely. I'm an Ernie channel. If you don't want to watch me for whatever reason, then don't watch me. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, we did. Gypsy and her, in all her wise wisdom, wants everybody to be inspirational and love one another. I should sit over there, talking shit about people. Well, that's not very inspirational and coming together, Gypsy. By, talking shit on me. That's not very inspirational. I didn't feel very inspired. Well, that's all I did. It inspired me to go live. Thank you, Dodie. You mean I could talk about athletes' feet and some of you would still be here? I think that's crazy. I understand supporting people that you like, but if, we're in the drama community and we're doing drama and you all of a sudden change to covering athlete's foot, well, I'm not going to sit in your chat and listen to athlete's foot. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. I like you. I might stop in and say hi. Not that I don't support you, but it's just not my interest. Is that rude of me? I'm sorry. But, I'm just not, I don't know. Now, what else? I'm not so sure that's not a troll mark. I can't tell if it's real mark or troll mark. I don't know. Either way, both of them got more mental issues than yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be gone. We can all hope for a long time, but don't believe it. When he comes back, he's going to be just as bad, if not worse. And he's going to have all these telltales about how it was a setup, they lied, it was a stunt double. What else? Hey, crybaby. What else? I know there was something else I was going to talk about. Ernie. Hey, Sarah. Yes, I came live. I want to get this through before Lulu goes live. If somebody could drop Lulu's channel today. I can't find her in my oh yes, boy, it'd be something like that was all lies. The cops spread shit on him. And it wasn't him. They beat him up and they said it was him. Thank you, Dodie. That's Lulu's. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. And there's other people that don't know the history of it. I heard not White Rabbit. I'm looking at White Rabbits and thinking something else. I heard Viper say, I've only been around the Ernie thing 2 years. I don't know, what came before me. Well, if Viper's interested, I'm going to cover it. He doesn't have to, he doesn't have to come look at the lore if he doesn't want to. But if he wants to look at the lore, it'll be there. That's more of a planned live, and so I haven't got it all put together yet. But as I was going through my notes yesterday, I found my Ernie links list, and that's all the people that I found so far that covered Ernie, like different clip channels, different creators, and I'll be going over that. Oh yes, we did get a Buffalo Bill interview this time. He'll say that was a sting. He'll say that was a sting for Grindr. That the guy was a pedophile and they were trying to trap him. I bet. I mean, I can hear it. I can hear it already. He's not going to stay away. More than the money. I mean, I'm sure he got money off of this. I don't know how much money, but more than being addicted to the money, Ernie's addicted to the limelight. Ernie wants to feel the hero, the star. Whatever it is, and there's nowhere on earth he can get that adoration from his air quote fans as he does YouTube. Nowhere else in God's green earth is he going to be air quote a hero, a savior, only on YouTube. So he's going to be back. And the minute you let up, I've learned this in other things, lesson from other things in life. The minute you let up, the minute you think, oh well, there you go, we're through with that. Boom, there it comes. So until I'm tired of covering Ernie, I'm going to cover Ernie. If you're tired of me covering Ernie, I'll watch something else. I promise. I'm not going to be offended. Just maybe drop by and say, hey, Connie, how you doing? Whatever. Talk to you later. I won't be offended. Right, Mr. Nobody. And like, Mark, I just debated whether to address this or address this issue at all. But if that is Mark or if that's a clone Mark, either way, stop it. Don't start. Either way, it's so funny that somebody can sit upon his panel and drag people. I'm going to drag Viper. I'm going to drag this. We're going to drag somebody like they never dragged before. That old bitch. We're going to drag that bitch. We're going to drag that old bitch. And the minute it comes back to you, I'm leaving YouTube. Y'all don't like me anyway. I'm leaving. Well, you cannot sit up there and be the big bad motherfucker going to drag that bitch and then cry like a little bitch the next day. I don't care how bipolar you are. It's ridiculous. And you're not going to make people feel sorry for you because, that's why. And the reason that Margaret takes me so much is she'll sit up here and kiss my ass, then call me on the panel and drag me the next day. You're going to drag me. And then I go on panel and, oh, hi, Connie, how are you? Yeah, you're a nice person. And the next day, you're going to drag somebody again. No, you're too wishy-washy. Too wishy-washy. Let me see. Who else snuck in here while I wasn't watching? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about before I go. That's true, Sally. That's true. I didn't think that Megan did anything different than she usually does. If she was drunk, she's usually drunk. Mark was in his field. I don't know, but yes, you can do what you want. Oh, you can't, Mark. You can. But you look like a little bitch doing it. You're right. I stand corrected. You can. But you look like a little bitch doing it. I mean, after all, that's just what it looks like, a little bitch move. So, hey, Badlands. As for the current new, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be covering Ernie. I have Google Drive files of clips. And as I'm doing my history, I'm going back 4 years. I'm going to start with 4 years back because that's about when you started coming around. If I find little snippets here and there that I like, I'm going to clip them and put them out because it's called residual income. And it might make me a few cents today, a few cents tomorrow, but that few cents adds up. And I'm wondering what happens. Like, what if I died today? Would my AdSense go on? Like, my content is out there making money no matter what. So for years to come, can my kids contact, even if it's just, $100 every 8 months, or whatever the threshold is. But I was just wondering about the other day. In my ads, some of my best clips are ones I made about Andrew Hiltz years ago. They're the ones getting the high views. Hey, Ghost. Hey, rumor has it. Yes, you can use your channel to someone else if you die. Stop. So I'd have to just give my boys my password and they go on. Stop it. Don't start. I'm almost done. Yes, I mean, and Mark, you can do whatever you want to, but like yesterday, I'm quitting. You're just like Ernie. You had your subscribers, 70 subscribers, in tears. They really thought that you were going. They really thought you were hurt. And now you're back to that. No big deal. No big deal. Well, maybe no big deal to you, but you hurt some people yesterday. You give a shit? I know some people really cried tears. Do you give a shit? Hey, Mama T. Hey, Crazy Chicken Lady and Lenny. You people don't realize that the subscribers do care about it. And if we're hurting, they're hurting. Especially when you got diehard people, or you got tenderhearted people, or imps. So where do you say that word? Empath, is that the right word? People say they're an empath. I'm just not right, but you know what I mean. They're sensitive. They get, if you hurt, they hurt. That was just ridiculous. And then you got people saying, empath, that's it. You got people saying, hey, Spider Woman, stop it. Oh, you bullies ran Mark off. See? The bullies ran Mark off. Ridiculous. And then there's one comment I'm just going to find real quick. Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. I deleted the list so it didn't cause any problems. But, yes, Mr. Nobody should. I follow a teacher on here. She's, I forget what the channel is, but she gives grammar lessons every day, and, language structure. I watch that every day because there's things I need to know that I forget about. Give me a minute. Let me look for that comment. It was by Win and Whim. And she had the audacity to get bitchy, or not bitchier, I don't know what you call it, with me. When she slipped over there in Ernie's chat, it was just ridiculous. Let me find it. There's Goya's. It was yesterday, so it might take me a minute. I hope I didn't delete it. I hope it wasn't. And again, that list was never a dyed-in-the-wool Mean Girls list. It was just who I called being in the Mean Girls. And I thought it was funny that somebody was getting kicked out every week. So I on my original list, I put on there, let's take side bets on who's next to go. And most of the time I was right. Sometimes it came way out of left field and you didn't see it coming. Like, wow, I've never seen that one. The teacher that I'm talking about is just called I Am That English Teacher. That's her website. I mean, YouTube. And they're little shorts that she does every day that just they're quick to learn and quick to remember. But and Lord, let's please play for Betty Washam. They pulled her conspiracy theory chain, and it's not healthy. Sorry, Betty, but it's not. Yes, the Epstein files prove some things. Where is that clip from? And I can take it, see which one it was. Oh, I think I'm getting to it. I think I'm getting it. There's Redstone. There it is. Found it. Oh, why does it do that? Oh, somebody asked me why I was putting out the arrest reports and all that they've been over 100 times. I wanted a clean copy of the arrest reports, so some with no sound, no music, no commentary, nothing, just clean copy of it. So if somebody wanted to go through and use it on their page, they could, and they could read it and stop it at their leisure. That way they don't have to, keep up with my reading, and they can stop and comment as they want. So all these rest reports and things like that, I'm going to put out. I'm going to try to get all the things that we FOIA'd and get the original copy and put it out like that on the original, the original copy one. So I might be hitting up DGen and Viper and who else had some FOIA information? Yes, Mark, I get to a lot of shit, but somebody's going to sit there and cry about it. Okay, it was left on this right here. Let me make it bigger. And here's the comments. Jerry Southern Girl said, well, it looks like you miss Ernie because you need him to make you some money. I said, you're right. I make money off of Ernie. I don't make money off of missing kids, but I make money off of Ernie. Okay, and then where's Wind and Whim's comment? Now I'm going to be attitude problems for sure. Let me just go look at my videos. Probably easier that way. It's almost time for Lulu's. Okay. And on the resume, oh, you're doxing Ernie's phone number. No, that was an old ass phone number he had days ago. Wasn't anything current. Well, I'm not going to take very much longer. One more video. She more or less said, so who are you going to bully next? Or Now that Ernie's gone, what are you going to do next? Well, what am I going to do next? I'm going to do Ernie. So I said, what are you going to do? Go after the Mean Girls? Because I posted that list. No, I'm not going after Mean Girls. And because I posted Nicolina's link on my channel, or channel links of the videos, oh, she's going to start having Nicolina to get content. No, I'm not. I covered Nicolina until I was tired of covering her. I didn't want to cover her no more. I'll do the same thing with Ernie. So, yeah, I didn't get to watch the I think Ernie's in the Nut Hut until 20th. I'm not sure, but I'm dying to know what he's telling his family. You know, what are you telling your family? How are you trying to come back from this? How are you going to spin this? But you know he's going to spin it. You know he's going to spin it. So, hey, Lulu, we're going to your place next. We'll be there right after this, Lulu. And I don't know. I don't want to mess with anybody's mental illness, and mental illness is real. But Mark, you can't be using your mental illness to mess with people. I mean, you can. You stand corrected again. You can. But it's just not right. So, well, I think that's Sandy. These are private litter blocks. It's disgusting. Let me go up here and read chat, and then we'll be going. Yeah, we're gonna have a chat funeral for Mark's channel. Mark's just as addicted as the rest of us. He ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey, Tyrone, name Ryan. Ty Ryan. I see time making another account to come back to the system. I'm truly sorry you woke up. Oh, you must be talking to Mark. So Mark said, God won't let that fail. And you don't need to be using God either. That's just, there's my grandma used to tell us joke all the time. There was a big flood, and God came to the man and said, hey, dude, there's a flood coming. You might want to leave. No, the rescue people came, and he said, no, God will save me. And the water rose, and the boat came, and they said, hey, there's a boat. You might want to get out now. And he goes, nope, God will save me. So the next thing, a helicopter drops the rope down and said, hey, dude, this is your last chance. The water's rising. You might want to climb up in the helicopter. He said, no, God will save me. And he drowns. And he gets to heaven, and he said, God, why did you save me? He said, I sent you a rescuer. I sent you a boat. I sent you a helicopter. There. You can't expect God to do everything for you. And you can't expect to say God will do this and do it, because it just don't work that way. That's right, Rumor. And it's just, for somebody that talks all the shit, Mark Cherry gets up there and talks all the shit. You can do anything you want to, Mark. I said I was standing corrected. You can do anything you want to. But you look like a little bitch doing it. So it's up to you, Yeah, Mm-hmm. Can and should, yeah. You can do anything you want to. Should you do it? No, you shouldn't. I feel sorry for more of your subscribers and your supporters. Like Win and Wim. Mr. W says, I just want to watch him come back live. Then I'm probably done watching Ernie. Oh, I'm not. The only reason I want to contact him from jail, if I do anything, I will send him a letter, or I will send him an email. How they get their talking tos in there, or face to face. When we say you'll never beat me, well, I'm pretty sure when you retaliate down in the shit show, I'll beat you. Yeah. Well, you might think that, Mark. See, that's another thing that narcissists do. Me and Wind are good. You might think that. Doesn't mean you didn't hurt her. Sure, she's going to say we're good. Doesn't mean you didn't hurt her. Do you care that you hurt her? Obviously not. You think you're good now. If you thought she was going to, if you really cared if she hurt her, then you wouldn't done what you did. But narcissists always think that, oh, we're good. We'll make it all up. They'll forgive me. So That's just the narcissist in you. It's your good shit. People are disposable. Don't matter. I don't have to ask her, Mark. I seen how she chatted in your chat yesterday, and I know she was hurt. That's all I need to know. I want to ask her, was you hurt yesterday? And she'll say, yes, you ask her, Mark. Did I hurt you? That's what you need to do. Don't talk to me, do it. You got caught with Dungeon and Buffalo Bill. Yeah, that's not winning. That's funny. Yeah, but that did, I mean, it was crazy how that guy looks like Buffalo Bill. I mean, come on now. Come on now. I should put that interview to Goodbye Horses. I don't know. But the craziest video I ever seen was, I don't know who made it, Nickelina or somebody, when they put Goodbye Horses song to Easy Dancing. I mean, I was a fan of Easy Dancing, but that was like hilarious. It was, scary. I don't care if you have talked to her or not, Mark. I seen you hurt her yesterday. That's all I'm talking about. Yesterday, you hurt her. Period. And she wasn't the only one you hurt. Yeah, Mark quit and he came back. He quit in all the dramatic style. No, guys, I deleted all my social media. You don't understand. I'm bipolar and I'm sad. And people were picking on me. And does anybody care about me? It was just a big, want somebody to say, we love you, Mark. Don't go. It's equivalent to 5-year-old, I'm running away from home. Oh, yes, I've hurt people, Mark, but I don't continue to do it. And I sure hope I haven't hurt my subscribers. And do it weekly, sometimes daily. And you'll take that off as Flight Nurse. I was there for that live. I heard Andrew say that. He thought it was fucking funny. He thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I should have. See, Andrew was who I used to clip in the very beginning after Molly Golightly and Betty, Bullhorn Betty. I clipped Andrew. I should have clipped that, but I didn't. For one, I felt like YouTube would flag it if I reposted it as me, being participating in the bully. But yeah, Mr. W said, I'm a grown man who can't handle YouTube. Hi, Barb. Yeah, that's what happened. Sally said he blocked me for caring. You blocked Sally for caring. I think the boys are like 18, Goya. I know it's his son, Wyatt, that's born after Hunter. And Wyatt just turned 18 and was some of Wyatt's friends. So I'm saying probably around, it was on those, you know how you play games together, those war games. It was during war game or video games as they were fighting. And, Andrew's always had that dumbass attitude. Well, he passed it on down to his son. A wise father would have said, now, son, just ignore him. But no, Andrew's like, we do what we want. Tell him if he wants to unalive himself, that we support him in his efforts to unalive himself. We support him. If that's what he wants to do, we support him. Go do it. So, let me see what else. Yeah, Flight Nurse, I think it was, because I remember when, now don't quote me on that, I can't say for sure, but I think I remember when I was watching a live when Andrew was talking about Wyatt having a birthday. But as far as proving that, I can't prove that. I'm not real sure. He's either 18 or right at 18, something like that. But yeah, it was people are starting to wake up to the YouTube bullshit. Now they used to tell you if you don't like it, log off. If you go to the judge or you go to the cops, they'd say if you don't like it, log off. Well, I mean, everybody should have the right to do YouTube if they want to. And I shouldn't have to come here and feel, terrorized just for being here. That's not right. So if you get the right person, they will, time for accountability. Yep. And I would never play at my sub's heartstrings. Like, even as far as me being sick or have an issue in my life, I don't think I would ever come on here and tell anybody about it because I know people would feel bad. And I don't want anybody to feel bad. And I sure wouldn't, well, I'm gonna run away now. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. I'm gonna, you're gonna regret this. You're really gonna regret this. Mark is not so much that you disrespect people in chat as you do enough on your own channel that people remember. It's like you think you have a cape, a Superman cape, where you can put over you when you go to your live, and you can talk all the shit and do everything you want to. And, you dox people, you lie about people, and then you go to chat and go, why don't anybody like me? Oh, why anybody likes me? Why do people have a problem with me? Well, because they probably watched your live stream and seen you talking shit. But yes, it's on airport leave already. True. Yeah, Mark, you can get loud. Gloria said, Mark, I've heard you get loud with several of these ladies. You should apologize now because you know it wasn't right. Barbara's one of the best ladies I've known on here for many years. Yeah. Hey, John Wiki. Back and forth looking ass. Yep. Yeah, he can do anything he wants to, Peachy, he said. Well, guys, I'm going to go because I want to get ready for Lulu's. I want to grab a sandwich, and if someone want to drop Lulu's link again, I'm not sure what she's doing. I know she sold spots for $5, and for $5 she got a glitter gift bag, and then she's going to have a drawing out of the people that put in $5 for a big glitter bag. But I don't know what she's doing else because she's selling something. I think maybe Scentsy. I'm not sure. I didn't have much sense. Thank you, Dodie. But okay. Well, I think that's all I had to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Whether I'm doing Ernie content or Athlete's Foot content. I didn't mean anything by the list. I really didn't. It wasn't malicious at all. So, okay. Talk to y'all later. See you, Lulu's. Bye-bye. No.